Federal authorities arrested and charged a Texas man for groping a woman during an airline flight.
This apparently was not the first time somebody filed a complaint about his inappropriate touching. Fox 4's Amelia Jones in the newsroom with details about those complaints. Amelia.
Heather, Steve, in every incident detailed in the criminal complaint, Sherry-Ann Abraham always sat in the window seat. When authorities questioned Abraham about the most recent accusation, they say he denied touching the victim at first. But when the authorities shared there was a possible witness, his story changed. A 55-year-old Texas man is facing charges of abuse sexual contact after a 22-year-old woman came forward saying that he touched her inappropriately on a recent American Airlines flight. The criminal complaint says the 22-year-old sat in the middle seat and 55-year-old Sherry-Ann Abraham sat in the window seat. During the nonstop flight from Chicago to Seattle, the 22-year-old told authorities Abraham put his finger on her chest and made a rubbing motion. The complaint says Abraham did this while he was reaching for his bag underneath the seat. The victim initially thought it was an accident. But 5 minutes later, she said Abraham touched her chest again. He stopped when she looked over at him. Then later, the victim says he poked her. That's when she decided to address him and said, "Why the expletive are you touching me?" The victim told a flight attendant who proceeded to move her seat. She stated that, quote, "This was traumatizing for her." When investigators spoke with Abraham at first, he denied he touched the victim. But then, after being told of a potential witness, he said that he may have touched her accidentally while lifting his backpack from underneath the seat. Another victim filed an online report to American Airlines in April 2024 against Abraham for a similar incident. The criminal complaint says on this flight, Abraham brushed his arm against the victim and then placed his hands between her legs. She screamed at him to stop, and Abraham threw his hands up as if confused. The third incident happened in October 2023. The victim told authorities Abraham started touching her seatbelt and then touched her leg. The victim told him to stop and asked a flight attendant to switch seats. When interviewed by police about the 2023 incident, Abraham denied touching the victim. American Airlines says they're working with law enforcement on its investigation, and Abraham is no longer allowed to fly with the airline. We asked American Airlines why nothing happened after the online complaint was made against him in 2024, and we're still waiting for a response. We reached out to Abraham's attorney, who says they don't have a statement or comment at this time.